and your future, and do I have enough money saved, and can I buy this, and can I afford that, and the groceries, and you're choosing between groceries and gas, and is my business. I'm talking to you. And as a result of anxiety and worry, and I've known this personally, you know what it does, man? That kind of difficulty, man, it makes it hard to find the joy of living a life of simplicity. That the little things, we don't even have gratitude for the little things because we're so anxious about all these other things. We can't even be thankful for clothing and for food and for relationships. Like, we can't even enjoy the simple things in life because we're so anxious about all these big things. Worry, your mind is torn. That's what it literally means, to tear up your mind in pieces. Anxiety tears the mind. It makes the mind divided. We inflict upon ourselves a great amount of mental and emotional damage whenever we're constantly worried. Like, it's this unhealthy fixation we have with resources. And listen, I am not knocking getting to a bag. I am not knocking building a business. I am not knocking your investments. I'm not knocking any of that. What I am saying specifically, I'm talking to the era of believers who call themselves followers of Jesus, and your number one preoccupation is your financial status. It is not the will of the Lord for you to be stressed out about your financial status. It's not the will of the Lord for you to be in anxiety all the time. He actually wants you to have a state of peace and comfort and not worry about all of that. I know that from what Jesus said to us in this entire text that we're studying, Matthew chapter 6, verse 19 through 24, which connects to where we're going. Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal. Transition. But lay up for yourselves treasure in heaven where neither moth nor rust destroys and where thieves do not break and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. No one can serve two masters, for he will either hate the one or he will love the other. He will be devoted to one and he will despise the other. You cannot serve God and money. To make a decision what's going to rule you, where you're going to get peace from. Either you're going to be ruled by the pursuit of money that leads to anxiety, or you're going to be ruled by God Almighty that gives peace. It's your choice to make. The Lord is not against money. He's not against you getting a bag. He's not against you building your business. David was wealthy. Solomon was wealthy. Abraham was wealthy. He's not against you having money. He is against money having you. He doesn't want you to be stressed out. So he wants you to choose who's going to rule over your heart. Either God will rule or the love of money will rule, but these two masters will treat you differently. One will bring anxiety, the other brings peace. Tell you something, the love of money is like godlike. That lowercase g is godlike. When we have a love of money, man, it commands worship, influences the heart. It makes us bow down. It makes us compromise. It can corrupt people because money is like God-like in nature. The love of money is God-like. It has powers like a God. And I want you to pay attention to this. Let me make this very clear. The Lord did not say you cannot serve God and Satan. All right. Everybody look right at me. Let me teach you. Look at me. The Lord did not say you cannot serve God and Satan. He said you can't serve God and money, and mammon, unrighteousness. So Jesus exalted to the status of a God the love affair we have with materialism. He exalted that to the status of a God. That the thing that's competing for the rulership of your heart is not Satan. He is the enemy of your soul. But the thing that Jesus knew, I'm just trying to teach. The enemy is the adversary of your soul, but the one who Jesus said is competing for the rulership of your heart against him is the love for materialism. You don't believe that? Let me prove this to you. Like, come on, family, look at me. Let's be honest. Look right at me. Let me talk to you. Don't front. Like, I ain't up at night trying to choose whether or not I'm going to serve God or serve Satan. Come on, let's be honest. Y'all ain't up at night deciding whether or not you're going to sing songs or drink blood to Lucifer. That ain't your wrestle. You ain't wrestling between taking communion and drinking blood to Lucifer. That's not your wrestle. Your wrestle is between his majesty and your money. Your wrestle is between Jesus and Jordans. Your wrestle is between supporting the kingdom or keeping everything in your house. That is your real wrestle. It's not between God and Satan. No, y'all ain't running after Satan. Y'all love the Lord. You serve him. You worship him. You're wrestling between Jesus and the devil. That's not your wrestle. Think, family. Your wrestle is, should I support the kingdom or keep all of that to myself? That's your real wrestle. Do I worship Jesus or worship Jays?